Hey, everybody, it is Ed. All right, so yesterday I put a poll up because Friday night, which was yesterday, because now it's Saturday, but yeah, Friday night, there was a Elvis tribute spectacular. Well, I don't know if it was whatever Elvis tribute at what I like to call Westbury Music Fair. It's no longer called that, but if you Googled Westbury Music Fair, it'll still come up as what the new theater is called. So it's local theater in around the neck of my neck of the woods, if you will, and it's really nice to go and see shows there because it's what they call theater in the round, and depending on who's playing, you either have it in the round or in the half round. So meaning in the half round they cut off half of the arena and the other half is filled with people, and the stage is circular, like a platter, if you will. And if it's in the round, then basically the whole theater is open to the audience, and the floor spins 360 degrees while the band is performing. Of course, very slowly. So this way, everybody gets a good look, if you will. And the place is relatively small. I don't know the exact number that it holds, but I see Cheap Trick there frequently, and even if you're sitting in the last row, it's still a good seat. So it's just one of those places that's really, really great to see a show. Okay, with that being said, so yesterday was the Elvis tribute spectacular featuring Sean Clutch. Sean Clush, right? Yes, okay, Sean Clush. And I had seen Sean once in the past, maybe even twice. All right, regardless. But I want to say it was probably around 2012, no, it had to be earlier than that. All right, but again, I don't even remember. But actually, that was where I had seen him initially. And the time that I saw him, I got to see him with DJ Fontana, and I got to meet him briefly. I didn't get his autograph, though, but, I just, shook his hand and all that, good stuff. No picture either, unfortunately. But I did have a very brief interaction with DJ Fontana then, and Sean himself. And look, it was a decent show. I was like, okay, yeah, it's good. But like anytime I go and see a tribute act, I have a weird sense of humor. So I call it like, I was like, oh, I'm going to see fake Elvis tonight, or we fake Pink Floyd, fake Led Zeppelin. So last night I'm on the fence about it. I'm like, well, do I want to go to Westbury? It's really not far from where I live, and I was like, all right, well, my wife doesn't want to go, my kids don't want to go. I had a couple of buddies I probably could have called to it, but I was like, yeah, I'll just go on my own if I was going to do it. So I put it out there on my community page and put it in a poll and said, I'm on the fence about going. You decide for me. And when I looked this morning, I was at I was at 99 votes, and it was at 33% that said, yes, I need to be there, and 67% saying, save your money. So that's what we wound up doing. So what happened? Well, my wife actually told me, well, at the beach, Jones Beach, at the clamshell, Billy Joel tribute band, Captain Jack. Well, she didn't know who who it was, but when we got there, we figured it out. Captain Jack was playing. So I'm like, ooh, it's a beautiful night. Boardwalk, free, and get to see fake Billy Joel. Let's go. So my wife and I got in the car, took a drive down to Jones Beach, walked the boardwalk, got to the clamshell. Within 5 minutes after we got there, the show started, and it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. We didn't stay the whole show, but it was a beautiful night. And like I said, we're at the beach on the boardwalk, listening to, for the most part, good music and good atmosphere and good times. So that's what wound up happening. So I guess the short of it is I saved my money. I did not go and see fake Elvis. I think the cheapest ticket anyway would have been no less than $50 had I gone to see fake Elvis, Sean Clush. But going to see fake Billy Joel at the beach, price was right, people. It was perfect. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, this is just a follow-up to my poll from yesterday for those of you who were curious. Well, Ed, did you go see Fake Elvis? No, I did not. All right? All right, but I do appreciate you all. And if you would like, you can leave a comment. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, really, Sean's good. He's really good at what he does. And you know what? He was okay. He's pretty good. There were certain parts when I remember I was like, "Ooh, that's good," but then again, you just like, and then that was it. It would fall out. There were just certain quirks and things that just they weren't right, and it was almost, I don't know, for lack of a better term, embarrassing at points from what I remember. But again, it's just that's my opinion. It's I guess the bottom line is he's not Elvis. I mean, respect what he does for the most part in trying to keep the memory alive. But again, he's not Elvis, and I guess that's really just the bottom line. So to go and pay $50 or whatever dollars, to see Fake Elvis, no, I'm glad I took the zero. Like I said, for free to go see Fake Billy Joel at the beach was a home run. So leave it at that. All right. But like I said, if you want, leave a comment. I appreciate you all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Take care, everybody.